live feeding time. A little later than usual, just because I've been out with Annie and Nero.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be starving, will they?
No.
So hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. It's started for you. We are, because it's sunny, which is always a bonus. Sunny and dry. Hello boys.
Hello. Hello. You mind? Am I going backwards? Go. Icicle. Uber, get this little section, see the top dog, so that stops him stealing other people's food. Then there's Hannes with his, and Iceman. Hi Tim. Hi Susan. So I'm going to bring Arthur in with the trailer as they feed in here. So you can go too close to the shelters. Hopefully the connection won't cut out. But I'll pop you down so you can watch them all eating while we clear up. Hi Monique. Hi Lynn. Hi. So we're in Cartmel in Cumbria in the Lake District in like the north of England. Hi Linda. So Hannes is just starting to finish his feed. I haven't actually done treat balls yet. Oh, that still has some in actually. It does. Tinkle. Sozhan, we're a bit delayed on the treat balls. Oh, we'll need to bring another tub down. Hello. How are you? You alright? Yes, can we not? The lid is not edible.
He's going to disappear now. I don't want me to put his cream on this morning. He just wants treats. Honest, this is so good.
It is. Tim is asking, can we have an update on the bug rugs and when can they stop wearing the sheets?
Morning, Tim. Well, the clegs have lasted a little bit longer this year than usual, but they are pretty much gone. So I think we've got quite a sunny, dry spell this week. So I think after that we'll probably be able to get most of them off. I mean, some of them will have to keep them on because we get the black biting flies, like a normal house fly, that usually come out in August. Some of them are quite sensitive to that, and they get little lumps and bumps all over them when they get bitten by them. But you know, a day like today, it's quite breezy. Yes, it's warm and it's sunny. You know, there's not a lot of clegs around, so we could take them off. But yeah, you can just see some of the black flies around. And as I say, they do bite a little bit at this time of year. But you know, usually I always think September is a good month where they generally rug free, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it means that you don't get to see them in all their glory all the time, but it is for their own protection.
Yeah.
Is it just one more treat ball to do?
Yes, I think so. Hi, Simon. There you go. Sorted. Linda, what does the crowns mean next to your names? I think they're the top fans of the live, so I think if you comment, you get points. I don't quite know how it works.
Is it a crown?
Yeah, because...
Maybe that's why I've got crown earrings now, because I comment a lot.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I don't know, because it was a little while ago they started it.
It was. I just haven't looked into it.
Yeah, but I think it's if you comment, you get more points, so then you... Because, like...
So yeah, lots of comments from everyone, then you get a crown.
Do you see the top 3 people get crowns, I think? Yeah, because some people... Yeah, because Linda has 1, and she's 3. Tim is 1. I don't know who's number 2. Oh, I have no idea. I don't quite know how it works. Sorry, weirdo. Would you like to come out? I'm sorry. Go on. Bye-bye. Go steal some treat balls. Did we ever find the trimmers? Okay.
Put that in the hay bar in Bess's barn, and they dropped right to the bottom. Honest, don't be so rude.
We've got their treat balls now. They're happy.
Oh, the girls are down there waiting.
Yeah. Linda, they are always coming up with something on social media. Don't quite get it, so I think the more you comment, the more you have a crown. I don't know, I think the top 3 people get a crown. I'm not quite sure how it works.
So we can get Arthur out. Come on.
There we go. They're all happy. So we'll leave the boys and then we'll go down and feed the girlies and feed Joe and Hoyts, who are in the orchard. Bear with me, just try to open the gate. There we go. Hi Gavin, so they have their bug rugs on, fly sheets just to help protect them from the flies, but hopefully in a week or two something can come off when the flies will die down a bit more. Hi Kit, all the horses are doing good. Annie and Nero went out on a riding lead this morning. They're all doing good. Right, there we go.
Right, we've got Hoytzer and Yodel in the orchard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you want to feed Hoytzer and Yodel,
Yes.
then I'll whiz this down to the
Yes.
mountain. There's not a lot on there, so it's not
There isn't.
a particularly exciting thing to do this morning.
We will feed Joe and Hoyt. Orchard there with the angle for a minute. Just while I do that. There we go. We're sorted. There's Joe and Hoytsy. Hello. How are you? I know. We want food. We like food. Right. Bear with me one moment. I'm gonna have to prop you on the gate from in because I think I'd make you all very motion sick if I kept hold of the phone. Right. Sorry, this isn't going very well. Like that. Right, there you go. There you go. Sorry, obviously the phone wasn't very well propped on. I think it came loose. There we go. We're back. Apologies for the lot of movement. What is the weather like? It's clouded over a bit, but we have blue sky and it's warmer today. So it's nice because we've currently got a bit of a heat wave. Hi Edward. Yes, they have grass to eat, but you know, it's a very exciting time of day when they get their feed. You know, it's a very important time of day for them when they get their feed. So it's Hoytsy, the original boys, and he gets more food than the others, don't you? That's why he has his big bowl to accommodate more of his food. You don't have your little friend to share with, do you? As little Jubbers, he's up at the yard and he is in with Nero. Right, we'll just hide you. There we go. There we go. Hi, sorry if I say anyone's names wrong. Hi, Jarvis Family Channel. So we are in England. We're in Cartmel, in the Lake District in Cumbria, which is in the north of England. Hi Lily Gal. There's Hoytsy. Then here's Yolanda. He's Tim, I think you've moved down a place. It looks like you're number 2 now, not number 1 anymore. I think someone might I don't know. You're appearing to be number 2 now.
How are we doing, Hoyt? No? Alright, little man. Tell everyone who's had fresh shoes this week.
No, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Got nice tidy toes. Yoga. She desperately needs a beard trim.
So does Weirdo.
Yeah. You done with that? You done with it? Lick the last dregs. She loved her night out with the girls. And now she's back with the grumpy old man. You done? Okay. We'll come back to you, Hoitzer. Oh, your pads look like they've slipped. Maybe they've not.
Hello. I'm sorry, I don't think Hoitzy's going to share with you.
He won't share with you, I'm afraid.
Pretty sure he won't.
He definitely won't. You can try, but it's just not worth it. Yeah.
Don't think it's going to happen, yo.
No. Ew, he'll just throw slop at you. Dirty boy. Right, we'll leave you with that rope. He'll be a while.
Go and feed the girlies. Set down the track in what we call the barn field, which is their summer turnout field. I think they're already down, waiting for their feed. I don't think we get to see them run down. No, we don't. Not this morning. Hi, Maria. So they're all here, waiting for their food.
Hello, girls. How are we doing? Hello. That's a nice little greeting. They're very heavy. Very soggy. Right. Skinny in.
So some of them get fed on the outside, and then Skinny and Dale get fed on the inside as their bottom of the pecking order, and Dale also gets a bit more, so they get fed inside the fence. Just then they can eat their feed and no one will come and take it from them. So there's Dale down. Then we have Shell, special child. Then Mabel, she's in one of the zebra fly sheets. Then we have Micah. Looks like you've been in the boggy bit of the field there, Mai. Got brown socks on. Then there's Skinny with hers. Hi, Leslie. Gosh. Is that good, Dal?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Oh, isn't that lovely to see all the little love hearts coming up on the screen? Hopefully you're all enjoying our morning feed time. It's very peaceful here this morning. Good morning to everybody on here. Sorry if I don't see all your names. Last ones I can see on the screen are Leslie, Simon, Hazel, Lily Gal and Jamie. I'm good, thank you, Jamie. Hi, Linda. Yeah, had a lovely day with Dow and Micah over at Mel's yesterday. I didn't include that in the vlog that I posted, just because it would have made it a very long vlog. But some of you might have seen the little short that I put on of during her Hofmag, her PEMF session, which she absolutely loves. So after that, we did a little bit of groundwork, and the idea was that with the work that I've done with her this week, that I'd hop on her for the first time in probably, well, it's definitely over a year, if not 18 months since I last sat on her. And it was just very interesting that although there was a lot of relaxation there, luckily she's pretty much finished, Mabel. You are greedy. Sorry, Mai, there's not many people who steal your food. So historically, she's always been quite twitchy when you first get on. Like, she starts shuddering through her withers and she goes very tight and tense. So she was incredibly relaxed after the session with the PEMF and then the groundwork. But this is where learned behaviours take a long time to change, because I had her at the mounting block, she was nice and relaxed, and as soon as I sat on her, the tension returned. So we just spent some time with me getting on and off her until she realised that she wasn't following the same pattern as before. So once I've edited that footage, which was very kindly filmed by Lisa, I will get that out to you. And we're going to actually repeat the process this coming week. I've just agreed with Mel that we'll take Nero for another Hofmag session. Hello, Skinny In. Hello. Hello. Are you coming to say hello? And we'll also do another session with Micah before hopping on her again. Because, you know, she absolutely adores working. She just loves doing anything. And she used to thoroughly enjoy going out once she'd found the relaxation through her body. But I used to work that out of her while I was on her back. Whereas now, because we do a lot of groundwork, I want to work that out of her on the ground so that when I get on her, she's not got the added pressure of me and her own tension. That's fine, Inna. Just, you know, walk all over me just to scratch your head. You've got very itchy, scratchy head. You want to be doing more as well, don't you? But we'll sort that out. Sorry, I'm not seeing all the comments just because, as you know, on a sunny day, the screen on the phone goes very dark, so I can't always read them all. Right, Dow, you're going to head out, sweetheart? And Dow just did a little bit of groundwork yesterday, because I hopped on her the other day. She'll have probably been feeling it a little bit through her back, as have I, because we both have weakness on the right side of our back, so we both feel it when we go out for a hack. Are you going to go out, Dow? Go on. Go on. So we just did a little bit of groundwork, a little bit of engagement using the umbrella. Oh, hold on, I can see comments. Linda, Tracy, when you turned Yolanda loose yesterday with the girls, She went on a wild run. She's so beautiful. She is. She's absolutely stunning. And you know, I always think it was so sad that she ended up with wonky shoulders, but it doesn't stop her from being amazing. She's just, and I keep going back to this, she's just, as Frey says, one of our disabled residents. If we get back into Arthur, I think there's a lot of comments on here that I can't quite see, but I might be able to see them in there. Hold on. Lily Gal, you're right, Tracy. She loves to please. Just time, patience and repetition does the trick. No, you're absolutely right. And she does love to please. She just wants to do the right thing the whole time. And Inna's a bit like her as well. Hi, Lisa. You've got a real soft spot for Inna. Oh, she has made friends. She's definitely a lot more established in the herd now. Anyway, they all seem happy and peaceful. Spesh had some time with Susan yesterday. Did some lovely stuff in the arena, which always keeps her happy. Look at those great big ears, Spesh. Oh, you've got such beautiful eyes, haven't you? Such expressive eyes. Eh? Look at them. Should we look at your dirty nose as well? Do you want to give everyone kisses? To give everyone morning kisses. You're looking at the phone very suspiciously. Do you want to read the comments instead? What are you doing now? Are you staying there? You going back to fill your tummy even more? Yes. Right, we'll head back up to the yard and we'll go and see the horses up there and give you a little bit of an update of everything else going on. Let me know on here whether you'd like to see the Shippen and what's happening with that, or whether you just want to go up to the yard and see the beasties that are up there, all the free reiners. It's funny how I was thinking about this the other day. You know, a lot of people call systems for horses where they have access to different tracks and different areas and a lot more freedom. You know, it's all called trackway, but I like calling it the free reining system. I like our free reiners. I want more free reiners, as in not more horses, but I want more pathways, as you know. But first we've got the girls' turnout to do, which we've got. I'll just take you round here actually. We've got a meeting with Cadent, who manage the gas pipeline that runs through this field. So from just in front of these trees over here, it runs across this field and down towards that tree over there. And we've got a meeting with Cadent on, I think it's Monday or Tuesday, just to confirm, because that's the reason we haven't been able to start the work, is because we're waiting for them to give us the thumbs up that we can start digging all of this area here and levelling it out. And the building is going to go down where those trees are. So even though I alerted them back in June, they take their time. The other thing that we've done that you might have seen on the vlog is the 33 bales that we got off the Longfield have been stacked over here for now. And hopefully if we can get all of this area levelled out and stoned up before the weather gets too bad, we'll get those bales stacked in here so that it's easier to feed the girls through the winter. So yes, that is all happening. It is all happening very soon. And as you know, the GoFundMe campaign, I'm pretty sure with other donations that have come in off the GoFundMe, we're just over the third way mark. Fortunately, Warings, who are producing the building for us, are being very understanding over payment for that. So have placed the order. But anybody who wants to be involved in it and would like your name in some way, shape or form on the building where it will sit for many, many years to come, head over to GoFundMe or PayPal or directly on the website, and you can make your contribution to be a part of it. And know that you're doing something very, very special for all these horses and the sanctuary as a whole. Anyway, Yodel, Hoitzer, you enjoy your day out. Frey, were you saying hello to little moo cows?
Yeah, one's just peed in the bed.
One's peed in the beck.
Yeah.
These Peter and Philip's little Dexters, which are just the cutest little cows. We want a couple of little Dexters, but not till we've got all our tracks up and running. Hey, little babies. Sorry, I can't see what I'm filming because the screen's gone so dark. But hopefully you can see them. But don't you think they'd fit in well? You know, they're the right colour.
Yeah.
They're very cute. They're not very brave around people, apparently. Hey, little moo cow. But, you know, if we caught them early enough when they're babies, I'm sure we could tame them. Have little pet cows as well as pet sheep. Oh, look, I can see the screen now that we've come into the shade. Oh, let's have a look. Who else have we got? Free reining is a natural state of being for horses, so gives them. Oh, why didn't I bring my glasses? Way more enrichment and encourages through stimulation. You're right. Good morning, Karen. You'd like to see Michael get a visit from his buddy Jubbers. Oh, yes, we should do that. Oh, I like that idea. Yeah, Jubbers wouldn't be mean to Michael, would he?
No.
Carolyn, what is this supposed to be telling us watching? Not quite sure what you're asking, Carolyn, but if you don't know, we're a Friesian horse sanctuary in the north of England that just aim to give the Friesian horses in our care the very best life we possibly can, despite their disabilities and their challenges, because we don't believe that horses should just be put down just because they can't go out and do a job that us humans want them to do, like riding, driving, whatever. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Bessie. You'd love to see the Shippen. We will take you over to see that. Oh, there's lots of comments for the Shippen there. Right, I'm going to pass you back to Frey for a minute, and we'll get Arthur up the road. Right, let's take you over to the Shippen. We have walls, which is quite exciting. Sorry, my screen's gone dark again, so I might not see comments, but this is the main entrance. And as you can see, Michael put this lovely big stone in here. So you'll come in here. This will be the kitchen, dining, sitting room. So it's all going to be open plan. And then we come over here to bedroom. Oh, can I get around the blocks? To bedroom number 1, which I believe that there's a utility going in here somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. So this is bedroom 1, and then behind those boards is the doorway that goes into the main house. And I think the ensuite is going to be in there. And then we come through here. And here's going to be the entrance out of the kitchen onto the patio, which is the extra room under here that Michael found when he was digging around, which is where we found all the old milk bottles from our great-great-grandfather when he used to run the farm as a dairy farm. And under here, so Michael was putting all of this in this week. Let's see if I can drop you down. So you can see we've got like a little storeroom under there. It's not quite standing height, but we'll be able to store things like garden furniture and bits and pieces in there. I wanted it to be a sauna, but I don't think that's going to work. Then we have another doorway going here into another bedroom. So we have this one here, and there's going to be a window on the side there so that Annie can come down and say hello. It's very important for her to do that. Then I think there's another ensuite going in here. And then I think that's all got to be built in this area. You see, I don't know all the details because I leave this to Tamara and Michael. And then that's the last bedroom over here. I think I've got that right. But anyway, it's looking impressive. You know, Michael has done an amazing job, as always. We've got some of it on time lapse that hopefully once it's all done, I'll share with you. But it's going to be a very beautiful building. It's all going to be stone faced like the main house. And that decking area is going to be perfect for sitting out, having a morning coffee and looking at the view. Anyway, I'm going to take you back round the mucky way, past the muck trailer, which I'm just looking at. I think I need to empty that today. Let's take you up to see Ren and Nikki news. I will just pop into the office so that I can stand in the shade and see any comments or any questions that you've got. So Ren and Nika are still up here. Nika isn't as unsound as she was. Sorry, no, I still can't see the comments. Oh, hold on, I can see. Do you have a completion date for the Shippen? No, I suppose because we're lucky enough now to be able to live in the lodge. We've not really set a finish date. You know, it would be lovely to think it would be by Easter. But yeah, I think it depends on who Michael manages to get in to help him. I know he's been trying to get somebody for block work. And obviously, ideally, it would be good to get it watertight before the weather sets in. So get a roof up on it before the worst of winter. So yeah, I think we're aiming for sort of Easter. It is going to be a stunning building, isn't it? Anyway, let's take you over to see the girlies. Ren's feeling it at the moment because she's not getting as much exercise as she should do. So I'm going to do a little bit of groundwork with her today. She was certainly very tired when she went to the beach because, you know, when they're restricted on how much they can move, they do get tired. This is where, you know, going back to free reining, it's the healthiest way to be because they're constantly on the move and keeping themselves fit. But obviously Nika, with her poorly foot down there, this one has had to have very restricted exercise. As has this young man over here, who, this is your rainbow boy, and as you know, it's 18 months ago since he had his operation, so he had 6 months of controlled and restricted exercise up here, and then he went back out to the orchard, I think it's a couple of weeks ago now, and just living out just in the orchard 24/7 made him very, very tired. You know, it's a slightly bit, well, it's a bigger area than this, but it's draining, and we brought him back up a couple of days ago just so that he could rest, and you could see how tired he was. Some of you will have seen the short of him snoozing. He even actually got a little bit of a snotty nose because the weather's been changing quite a bit, so we had to just supplement him with some, it's called some Immuno Plus, which is a supplement we gave him a little while ago when he got a little bit run down, and he's picked up very quickly again. He's definitely a lot more energetic than he was the other day, but the most important thing is he's really relaxed through his body now. So I took him out with Annie several days ago. He was quite tired, but I've taken him out again this morning and actually took him down to the racecourse and down to the village, which he's found quite stressful on the last 2 occasions. And I did think I should have done it on a day when he was very tired, but actually, are you nipping on Jubbers? Don't be mean. But actually, he was still, you know, relaxed and tired enough. Yes, there were a few moments down there, and I have caught it all on the GoPro, and I'll share it with you at some point. You know, and he was trying to plough over the top of Annie just because, you know, he was scared, because there were tents down there. There were all sorts of flags and vehicles that he'd not seen before. But there's so much more trust and understanding with him now. Although he got a bit bolshy for a while and he got a bit strong, he listened to me. So he's now back up here, and he's going to spend the rest of the day with his little buddy Jubbers. Jubbers, are you going to come and say hello to everyone? Jubbers. Just going to see whether I can see comments. I can't. I'm very sorry. Once the sun disappears, I'll be able to see my screen better. Anyway, let's walk down to the barn. I don't know whether anyone's in there, because I think Annie and Hidda may have gone. Oh, we've got an Annie bottom there. Oh, I might have lost you. I don't know. Do you want to let me know whether you can still hear me? Because sometimes when I come in the barn, I lose the connection. Deconditioning happens so quickly. You're great at balancing health recovery and muscle rebuilding, Tracy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know that Bailey thinks I'm a fab mum, but, you know, hopefully the horses do. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Lily Girl and Monique and Susan. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all on here. I've got the radio going, so YouTube might not like that. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for an update this morning. I am going to start, you know, having taken Doubtson out the other day, I am going to try and start getting you out for some more live hacks as and when I can. Because, yeah, that was really lovely to do. And I miss doing the live hacks with you all. But there's Annie tucking into the last of the hay nets in here, because there's no haylage bale in the hay hole at the moment, Annie, which is shocking. So I'm going to go and empty my muck trailer, go and get my haylage bale, and get some more work done. But thank you all for joining, whether I see your name or not, whether you're watching on catch up or whether you're watching live. Thank you to anyone who's chosen to subscribe to our channel today or recently or ever, really. We love having you join us. Any animal lovers, please feel free to share our channel with anyone who you would think would enjoy just that chance to come and switch off and enjoy the relaxing energy of these beautiful horses and this beautiful place that we live in. Thank you very much, Susan. I will, and I hope you all do too. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you soon.